Hey traders, today I locked in a profit of $1,200 scalp trading the stock OTRK. In this video, I'm going to break down the trades that I took in this stock, and I'm going to show you exactly why I bought and sold at the prices that I did. So hopefully you can follow the same strategies and make similar profits yourself. So make sure to stay through the entire video. I'm going to be giving you some tips and pointing out some things that you should look for with your own trading. Now, with all of that being said, the first thing that I look for when I'm looking to trade early in the morning is going to be a gap up. A gap up happens when a stock moves up significantly in extended hours, either in after hours the previous day or in pre-market the current day. And I would say about 9 times out of 10 this is going to happen because of some kind of news that the company put out after the market closed. Now, if we go over to the Market Master group over here in the Morning Movers, every single morning we post the top gap ups and the top gap downs, along with their news headlines, just so that our team is aware of which stocks are moving and are going to be potential gap and goes. Now today we had OTRK, FFIE, and VLTA as the 3 that were gapping up the most in pre-market. So if we compare these 3 charts, we have OTRK here. If we go to FFIE, we can see that right out of the market open it had a quick spike and then it faded all morning. And then if we go to VLTA, we could see that this pretty much traded sideways since the market opened. So how did I know that OTRK was going to be the best candidate today for a gap and go? Well, the first thing that I like to look for is the news that caused the stock to gap up in the first place. If we click on this link here, we can see that this is going to take us to the FinViz news here for OTRK. And the headline is New Data Shows Significant Reduction in Depression and Anxiety Symptoms for On Track Health's Innovative Whole Health Plus program members. Now, unfortunately, there may not be exact things that are going to determine what type of news is going to be stronger than others. But when I see that there is some kind of data related to depression and anxiety and the reduction of those symptoms, because these are 2 huge things in the world right now, this, in my opinion, can be considered very strong news for this stock. So right off the bat, OTRK was going to be a potential gap and go for me. The next step is going to be then to simply look at the charts and do some basic technical analysis. Now, I was looking at the 15-minute chart here in pre-market, and if we just look at pre-market and kind of avoid the intraday activity here for a moment, we could see that other than this candle here, which had a quick false breakout, there was a pretty key level of resistance forming at about $1.10 per share in pre-market trading activity here for OTRK. So what I did was I used that level as my potential breakout area, and I actually posted this over in the trading chat in the Market Master group. After posting the chart here back in pre-market, I said it's bullish if it can get back above 110, which has been acting as resistance since the initial spike. And then later on, once it started to poke through that resistance, I did share with the members also that it is trying again to move through resistance and that it is going to be on watch for a breakout moving forward. So following that, if we go ahead and fast forward here a bit into the intraday price action, we can go to a shorter term time frame now. And we see that there was an opening range breakout here above the first 5-minute candle's high. And that's actually where I started to buy into my initial trade. Now, when you're trading opening range breakouts, what I like to do is I like to use the first candle's high and low for my entry as well as my risk management point. So because I bought in at this breakout here, I would then use the low down here of this first candle as my area to cut losses if the trade happened to start reversing against me. But in this case, we got a nice move forward. It spiked up very quickly and it ended up getting halted for volatility to the upside. After that halt ended, I was able to lock in profits. And at that point, I already had a very nice cushion in profits for this trade. Now, I've talked about that strategy quite a few times here on this channel. So the one that I want to talk about now is going to be a little bit different because I did actually take 2 trades in OTRK today. The second one was when we saw that this level that was past resistance started to act as a little bit of support. So after this initial spike, we saw that the price pulled all the way back down to that 110 level. And this time, instead of acting as resistance like we saw it do in all of pre-market, that resistance level actually became a bit of a level of support. We saw the stock bounce back off of it. And after it started to form this higher low right here above this previous low, that's when I started to get into my second trade. And we could see right away it started to ramp back up. The volume picked back up and we ended up getting a new high. Now, I will say that my position size in my first trade was quite a bit bigger than my second trade, but I was able to almost perfectly nail the exit on the second trade. And the reason for that is if we take a look down here at the daily chart and we zoom in a bit, we could see that if we go ahead and draw a line here up in the 160s, this was the high of another big spike that we saw in the past for OTRK. So that is naturally going to be a level of resistance. We can see that the price spiked almost exactly up into that level before pulling all the way back down about 40 cents or so far. And this level is exactly what I used to sell out of my position up in the high 150s. Okay, so this is how I like to trade stocks early in the morning, and this is again how I made a $1,200 profit today with 2 quick and easy trades in the stock OTRK. Again, just to quickly recap, I like to find the stocks that are gapping up, look at their news to see which stocks are going to be most likely to continue to run at the market open, and then do some basic technical analysis to determine my entries as well as my exits for the trades. I follow these same steps every single day, and even though I personally do other types of trades as well, it is entirely possible to just follow these steps, and with good risk management, you could be able to trade full-time using this exact same trading strategy. Okay, so I know this was a quick video, but I hope you enjoyed and found some value in it. If you did, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to learn more about day trading, swing trading, and long-term investing, and join us in the Market Master Trading Group, you can learn more about our programs at Master the Market, which will be the first link down below in the description. But anyway, thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck with your trading.